welcome back to Hermit Skies. All right, well, I'll tell you what, bunch of stuff gonna be working on here. First thing I gotta say is thank you to whomever it was in the comments that mentioned that you could put the battery in a bobble slot. Shift clicked it in there and it landed right up here in what looks like a pendant slot or something like that. Minecraft, really? You've been quiet for half an hour and all of a sudden you got to do this as soon as I start talking. Oy. Anyway, gotta do some stuff here. Like, for example, I gotta get rid of that. That was an okay temporary thing, but let's face it, I'm not leaving that chest with a hopper on it up there any longer than I have to. And why should I? We've got a cobble gen right here. Take the cobble gen and yeah, just throw it there. And let's see, I should be able to just take an item conduit and hook up to that and go extract, always active, and then go to this one and items, insert. Bingo. That's all it needed. Beautiful. And that will run automatically and so on. And I can eventually do something with this. Now, how about I do something with these? Actually, I could have done it with that. But get those. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. Alright, compacting drawers. Compacting key to lock them up, and let's compact the items. Alright, and the diamonds. I just wanted to grab a stack. Okay. Alright, so the cobble gens, as I was looking for right there. Wrap them in diamond. And that gets me another quest, and it gets a cobble gen that will work that much faster. Okay, and then I can put that back, and yes, apparently I did swap that in the diamond. Oh well. Another thing I wanted to do, and at some point I have to come up with a better solution for that, location wise. I'll get it figured out. Let's see, yeah. I have made up a bunch of these blank casts because you'll notice that both of these tools, 6 modifiers on the sword, 5 modifiers on the pickaxe, they are ready for some serious upgradeifying. And so, let's upgradeify these things with 5 reinforcement modifiers each. Pickaxe, and each time it gets reinforced added to it. And now it's unbreakable. All right, do the same thing with the sword. And that will save me prevent the need for having to repair them every now and then. All right. All right, capacitor, octadic capacitors, glowstone, vibrant alloy, double layers. So I need a couple of double layer. All right, the idea here is I want to put an octadic capacitor here in this generator, because that will improve its efficiency. And I'm hoping that will mean that it generates power faster. It might just mean that it generates power longer for one bucket, and instead of improving the RF a tick, but we'll find out. Let's see. I need a bit of gold. And some redstone. Some copper. All right. Get out of there. I don't know why that happened. All right, so we got some basic capacitors and some energetic alloy and coal powder. Coal powder I have. Energetic alloy, I have some made up. Okay, so double layers, boom. And then octadic, I need some vibrant alloy and some glowstone. Ding, for the double layer. Where did those go? Here they are. Ding for the octadic capacitor. All right. And now, let's pop one. Burn rate 133%. Now generating 120 RF a tick. There we go. Much better. Much better. That will charge that thing back more. And yes, I did put a third capacitor unit. I may put a fourth on there. I may put a whole lot more on there over time. Okay, so we've got that going on. And yeah, those in there. We'll deal with that another time. Okay, now for the mob farm. I have realized that I have made a big mistake in the way I set things up. And you can tell that by just looking in here. Okay, when I looked in here a little while ago, this was almost totally full. But I think I know where a lot of it's gone. Yeah. Uh-huh. And most of these things should be in drawers. Well, part of the problem, we look in here, this one is full. It needs upgrades to be able to hold more. And this one could probably use upgrades as well. And there's something else I want to do, and that means I need to get at least a filter. Okay. All right, filter, basic item filter, that'll do just nicely. All right, there's some paper, and there's hoppers. Fine. I only needed the one anyway. Alright, what I can do here is I can go down here. Let's see, get one of those. And I could put a basic item filter. Let's see, this is going to extract basic item filter. It's going to whitelist those. And always active. And now it's going to pull these out and send them in here where they can get converted to epic and then eventually to legendary. Yeah. And this one needs to be set to insert. Boom. Now we got a lot more room in here. And yeah, and we'll end up with a lot more legendary bags. Okay, that's the reason all these loot bags started showing up in here. Well, that's part of the reason. Another part of the reason was a poor choice of conduit or piping or what have you for the task at hand. I didn't need to use this stuff. And I certainly didn't need to use that transfer node with no upgrades or anything on it. And you know something? I actually didn't need that chest. How about that? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's run this down here. And now this one disabled. And this one, let's see, there's a filter here. We'll be using it. That part was never going to change. Okay. All right, now here will be insert. I'm going to raise the priority up to 10. So items coming from there, we'll try to insert there first, because the priority here, this will also be insert, and the priority here will be -5. And then after that, anything that won't fit in there can come down here. Not there. Now let's see, this can be insert priority -10. Nothing comes here unless it's tried to go to the other places first. That should just plain work. It should. And that means that I should be able to now take this. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to use the wrench for that one. And this can be extract, always active. And it's pulling stuff out that has a place that it can be put in here. And you, I don't want to see no X's. Alright. Now, no doubt I'm going to need to add upgrades to some of these drawers and whatnot. As soon as this is empty, well, I don't guess those things are going to empty. They are things that are going to need to go in there. Probably. Alright, and Okay, I have a chest on me. Let me just throw this down here. Dump my inventory into it, except for this and that. Grab this stuff. Put it up there and let it get resorted. And that way, like for example, all these loot bags will go where they belong. Into upgraded storage that has more room for them. And then the things that show up in that chest down there, these things, I can work out adding them to filters or whatever, except for this artifact loot bag. Oh, okay. Artifact loot bag. All right, let's just, for the time being, we'll put it there. So it has a place to go. Okay, raw chicken. I can arrange for. I'm good with putting a place to go for that. Let's see. There. Obviously something killed the chicken jockey. Now the rest of these things I will see. Now these, which hats? Let's see, uses. I suppose it might be an idea to have at least one drawer for those. So all right. Okay. There. Now they have a place to go. All right. Everything in there is gone, so we just remove that. Okay, now there is another thing that still needs to be addressed. And that would be this here. I need to arrange for that to go somewhere. And I think I have just the perfect idea. All right. It's time to make another of those ginormous freaking drums. Okay, so that's a couple of those. Okay. I thought it was. Oh, I forgot about the cauldron. Okay, now next up, the reinforced. Get some gold and some diamond. And what do you know? I managed to do it without breaking the doggone thing. Okay. And next up, this one. Yeah, okay. I need a couple of these. There's one glass bottle. Alright, no problem. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, ender pearls. And okay, I need 6 more of those, so let's get some gold. All right. Another insanely large drum. Okay. And yeah, all right, that'll do it. I've got some fluid conduit on me. Okay, I was going to run it back there, and maybe I will later, but for right now, okay. What happened just there? I shift-clicked it from inventory to the hotbar. Where'd it go? Where the heck did it go? Okay, that's peculiar. That hopper thing there picked it up. All right. I'm going to just throw that right there. Get me some fluid conduit because I had it on me, but then I put it all in here. Okay, apparently when you shift things back and forth in your inventory, it's temporarily, let's see, that one is south, so north, fluid. And now here, extract, always active, insert, no, not extract, insert. There. Yeah. And now all that liquid XP has a place to go. And no doubt it will be useful later on. All right. This thing is working a whole lot better already. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time with my master filters here. And then I figured let's just keep the masters for the filters here. And then when I'm ready to, I can switch that to disabled, take the filter out, and restamp these and any others in there. In fact, I'm just going to keep it out. Take these and some of these, and I'm going to go through this stuff and make sure it's all set to be filtered and update those filters, and I'll be back. Alright, I got these filters set up now, and let's see. I believe that's the master one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is. I just close those out. Now I take this one. Let's see. Here I've got arrows, shovels, this and that. Okay. This one, osmium, leather, chain, and glowstone chain, leather, and so on, you know. And the way I'm doing it is one row for all the pieces of each type of armor and whatnot. And like, for example, when I get a hold of glowstone pants, I'll put them in here. And the osmium chest plate and boots, I'll put them in there. And the chain stuff, I'll put in here. Easier to keep organized that way. And now, this one. Lapis. Okay, that's why the arrows and bows showed up. Of course. Yeah. Alright, that means I can take those off of there. Because they're already on here. And lapis, golden, and iron is getting better. And that one record that I don't see a need to have. Okay, so got all these. Take this one and that and that. Hook them up here into that. Oh, okay. And now the filter's hooked up, so we can switch this back to insert and set the priority, say -5 where it was. Let's see. Okay, now put my filters away. And now I can take the rest of this stuff, get rid of it forever. And this stuff. Now the one thing I'm not getting rid of is the steel. I deliberately didn't filter on that because I figured I need to get some armor. And the steel looks like a good possibility. I can do some combining repairs to come up with a decent set. There. So that's what I'm going to do. You must have been in... I bet your chain helmet isn't in there. Alright. Disable that temporarily. Oh, of course. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that one's got the glowstone and the osmium. Yeah. So I just get rid of that. Stamp a fresh copy. Put that in here. In, out, and no, insert -5. There we go. All right. And now there shouldn't be any more chain helmets show up in here, except for a few things that showed up that wouldn't do. Okay, the arrows. The sugar, I'm going to get rid of that too. The sugar I need to put in a barrel. I need to get a drawer for that. I figure might as well have another one up there. Now, any sugar? Hello. I just got a pop-up. Minecraft Launcher has stopped working. You know, I have a setup. I've got the option set where Minecraft Launcher is not supposed to remain open while the game is running. And yeah, there's a problem there. Okay, so basically I keep updating those filters, and over time there should be less and less stuff showing up here. And probably more showing up there. Okay. And so on. So I'm going to take some time and just let this thing run for a little bit and see how much goodies we can accumulate. All right. Well, I know I'm just about out of time here, but I had to show you this. The mob farm is working great, and there are no more overflows of stuff backing up and so on and so forth. This filtering system's working great. I've expanded it some, and I should be able to expand it a little bit more, and it'll pretty much take care of everything. But I decided, now, this mob masher can take upgrades. Like, for example, this one, a looting upgrade. And it can take up to 10 of them. So I made 10 of them. No problem. And then there was a beheading upgrade. I decided I wanted that. 10 of them. And you think, oh, that means 20 iron helmets and 20 golden helmets. Now the first thing you think is, oh, well, that's easy. No, it isn't. You take an iron helmet. It's made from a gold helmet, which strikes me as a little bit backwards, but okay. Gold helmet is made from a chain helmet. Chain helmet is made from a stone helmet. The stone helmet is made from a leather cap, which is made from the leather. So I put up some temporary drying racks. I got a bunch of zombie flesh and dried it out to make leather. And I've got this here. And of course, you know these things don't stack. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of leather caps. And that was uncalled for. Well, I can't drop it outside of the inventory? Hello? Leather cap with stone. Oh, does it want to be in the upper part of the crafting grid? Shaped is one thing, but that's ridiculous. So now I have to go through and do this with all of them and upgrade them to stone, which I'm not going to do all of that now. And now we got another one of these. Now take the stone one. Oh, they're all going to be like this. They have to be in the top half of the crafting grid. The stone, upgrade them to chain. You mean I can't drop that thing? Doggone it. That's... And again, that is weird. Anyway, so the chain all become gold. Whatever, I'll fix that later. I made a mistake taking a whole inventory worth. And of course, and now we take and upgrade 20 of the gold to iron. And so we end up with entirely too many of these things in my inventory at once. There. So I end up making 40 of these and taking 20 of them to the point where they reach gold and put those away into the crafting grid here. All right. Let me take one more. All the way up the line to be gold. And we do that. And that's the first upgrade. Yeah. That is some crazy progression with the armor, I gotta tell you. Really crazy. And so, diamond armor, that's gonna be a while. And that's why I'm using the steel armor that I'm getting down below. It's not so quick and easy to make armor as it is in regular Minecraft, or even most regular modded for that matter. Anyway, that's enough for right now. I know I'm way over now, but I had to show this because this is crazy. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for watching. I am out of here.